What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. And yes, as it said at the beginning, after doing this video I got stopped by the police. So if you've just seen the last video where I changed the jet size and removed the plastic cover on the air filter, then you'll understand that what I'm going to be doing in this video is changing the clutch springs, changing the rollers, and we're going to run into some issues along the way, but we're going to try and finalize this bike now and just get it really fine-tuned and get as much potential as we can out of this build. So in this video, we're going to be installing some stiffer clutch springs in the new Stage 6 fully adjustable clutch, and I'm also going to put heavier rollers in the bike because I just want to know if the 5.5 gram rollers that I was running were fine or if I need to go lighter or heavier. So we've currently gone down to 5 gram rollers, and we're next going to go up to 6.5 gram rollers in this video. And guys, I can tell you right now, they're too heavy. So before we did the 70cc engine build, we was running a Stage 6 medium contra spring, 5.5 gram rollers in a Polini variator, and red clutch springs on a cheap adjustable clutch. And honestly guys, this was fine, it was perfect. Even when I did the 70cc engine build, I kept the CVT the same and it was fine. The bike was running great, but I just want to test and find out if I can do any fine tuning just to get the bike that little bit better. So that's what we're doing in these videos. Because guys, if you don't try and change the bike, you'll never know if it could be better than it currently is. So these rollers are cheap rollers, and because they're cheap, they've got a few manufacturing flaws, and so I'm just roughing up the edges to take off any excess plastic, because otherwise they get stuck and a bit jammed inside the variator. This is a Polini high-speed variator, and I'm tempted to change it out for a Stage 6 Pro variator instead. But for now, we're going to clean everything up, put it all back together, and see how it runs. Some rollers that you can buy are directional, they have to go into the variator a certain way. These ones are cheap and they're not directional, so I'm just putting them all in. And I'm just cleaning everything so that all the variator parts move nice and freely. And guys, if you look at the bottom of the screen, we now have playlists, so definitely go and check out the playlist when you're done with this video. Now guys, in a future video we are going to be changing up the CVT just a little bit, and if you saw the last video I said I'm going to do something that's not recommended, but we're going to test it out on my bike and see how it goes, and then I'll show you guys the results. And I'm not going to say that I'm recommending it because obviously I've not tested it yet, but I do have some plans and I'm going to reveal them when I finally get to that stage and I've got the parts ready. So for now we're going to remove these medium strength springs and we're going to fit some brand new red springs for this clutch, which are the stiffest ones we can get. The reason I'm doing this is because these springs control your clutch engagement based off of RPMs. So when you're idling and you're not moving, when you rev up the bike, the clutch can either engage super early at low RPM, or if you do what I'm doing, you can try and get that clutch to delay and engage super late when the RPM is really high and you're hitting your power band, which gives you a much better launch. And with this clutch being an adjustable clutch, you can see there's a dial right there, and we're tightening up these springs so that the clutch engages even later. And with that dial, we can fine tune and get each clutch spring adjusted identically. So with the adjustments being finalized, I did take the bike out for a run, and the clutch was still engaging a little bit too soon, which I thought was quite surprising with this clutch setup. So I'm going to try and maybe adjust them a little bit more and just get them a little bit tighter. But like I say guys, I've got plans to get this bike to launch better and even have a better top speed without changing the gearing. And I've said it before guys, this bit's super important. Before you put the clutch on the bike, it's important to compress that contra spring, which you can see I'm doing now by squeezing and twisting, and get that belt nice and deep into the torque driver before you put it onto the bike. And the reason that I'm doing this is because if you don't do this, when you come to put the belt over the crankshaft on the variator side, when you put that front pulley against the belt and tighten it down, if you've not give it enough slack, then you're going to tighten that front pulley against the belt and it's not actually going to be tightened down properly, and it could come loose and cause a lot of engine problems. In the last video I explained about how to rejet your bike and explain main jets, so now we just need to rejet the bike again because I definitely put a jet in that was too big. So we're going from 118 main jet to this 108 main jet. And as I explained recently, I'm going to show you guys how to choose the jetting so that it's perfect for your bike, so you get the most potential out of your bike, and it's all to do with engine temperatures, and I'm going to do a video on that specifically, which is going to be new for me, and it's probably going to be new for you guys, and it's definitely going to benefit everybody. And most importantly, it takes away the guesswork. You'll have the right jet in your bike and you won't have to be guessing whether you're running it too rich or too lean. So to summarize guys, I think the clutch springs could be tightened just a little bit more. I need to change the rollers back to ones that are lighter because 6.5 grams is too heavy, 5 grams is too light. 5.5 was probably perfect, so we might end up going back to those. And in the next upcoming video, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to try and test out on the bike and see if it's a good idea or a bad idea. If it works, it's going to give me better acceleration and probably a better top speed, and it's not going to cost a lot of money. But like I say, it's not recommended, so I'm going to find out on my own bike first if it's worth doing, and you guys can enjoy the journey along the way. I'm currently running a medium stage 6 contra spring, which has been great on the bike. Whether it was 50cc or 70cc, it's worked wonders for me. But I'm going to buy a soft stage 6 contra and a stiff stage 6 contra and see if I can get any more potential out of the bike. That's all for this video, guys. Definitely go and check out everything else I've done. Don't forget to like, share it with your friends, hit that repost button and follow, and check out the YouTube and Instagram because I'm probably going to be posting videos there soon that you won't see on TikTok. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.